I'm flying across the country in every single class on one airline. From the most basic seat to the most exclusive suite in the sky. Why? Because I want to find out which seat is actually worth the price. And on this airline, there's one seat that isn't really a seat at all. It's a private suite. They call it the La Premiere. It comes with a private airport room, a personal escort to the plane, dedicated flight attendants, and one of the largest suites you can find in the air. I packed my bags and made my way to the airport to board my first connecting flight. I have just arrived at the airport where I'll be flying to New York in a basic seat. Let's go. Sorry, I'll take you with me. On my way to my seat, I passed by first class and it looked crazy. I also passed through business class. I'm excited to use my ruler in that seat. And finally made it to my first seat of the video, basic. I have just arrived in my basic seat and boy is it basic. But it does come with a few things. A blanket, a pillow, a pair of headphones, and well, that's it. I have a window stuck in another language, but I do have the TV. Oh, and of course, like I almost forgot, I have an armrest. Here's my arm on the armrest. Anyways, this may or may not be a very long flight. I made my way toward the bathroom and was a little nervous as to what I might find. Welcome to the basic bathroom. Okay, in here we do not have a full-length mirror, but that's okay. Now it's time for the toilet reveal. Let's make sure the toilet's clean. Here we go. Okay, not bad. Alright, and that's all for the bathroom. I think it's time to go back to my seat and suffer. There's literally not even a ruler full of legroom. Oh, that's okay. You don't have to move your stuff. Yeah, you're good. Oh, I feel really bad because my flash is like super, super bright. And I have a neighbor and she's not wearing shoes. I repeat, she's not wearing shoes. It's been about 1 hour and they're coming around with food. Rumor has it it's pasta and maybe a little soda. Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't record my food when it came. I was so hungry, I ate it so quick. Update, there is 2 hours and 27 minutes left in this flight. I have not been able to sleep a wink because, you know, I thought being in the last row would be a good idea, but it's actually not because my seat doesn't recline. No. I was gonna try to think of something funny, but I'm like so tired. I spent the remainder of my flight watching Ratatouille on someone else's screen because I couldn't figure out how to change the language on my TV. Okay, we just landed. My next flight is in 2 hours, so that gives me some time to explore the airport in New York. This seat was pretty basic. It did everything it needed to do and exactly what I expected. I wish I'd been sitting next to literally anyone else, but hey, I'm now only 2 flights away from making it to La Premiere, and I'll call that a wing. And after the stress of running through the airport to make my flight, I made it on and I passed first class. Stay tuned for that. Keep watching, because as our journey continues, these airplane seats will only get better and better. I've just arrived in my Basic Plus seat, which is pretty much just a basic seat except they block off the middle seat. But this is way better because now I don't have someone's foot rubbing up against my leg. Yeah, someone's stinky, smelly foot that, you know, they probably should have kept their shoes on. No, don't play it again. I have a bad feeling about our ruler test. Not very much space. Let me show you guys what my seat has to offer. Okay, take a seat. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sure you guys would like to see my seat's POV. No? So yes, my seat looks just like my basic seat, but could my basic seat do this? Woo! It reclines! Damn, look at that recline! Woo! Yeah! Okay, Basic Plus, I see you. Right as I was about to throw the towel in on this entire mission, they came out with cold towels and they smell amazing. Yeah, that's what this bathroom is. It looks like every other bathroom, pretty basic. And after checking out the bathroom, I headed back to my seat just before... I'll do dinner and a drink. Alright, that's great. The flight attendant just came around and asked if we wanted dinner and drinks, and I was like, yes. So we're gonna see what we get. Since the middle seat is blocked off, I am eating my dinner on the middle seat. A pasta noodle? Oh, it's cold. I think this might be a bagel. I actually don't know what that is. Have a little bit of bread. Very good. Say cheese. Like a little mouse. Basic plus, basically just basic, but with a plus. Middle seat blocked, and that's about it. Needless to say, I'm ready for the upgrade. Greetings from Paris. Paris. I'm currently in the business class lounge because I'm about to board a flight where I will be sitting business class. Yep. Well, would you look at that? Money cannot buy class. Or should I say, business class. Anyways, this lounge is pretty cool. Shall I show you around? Oui, oui. That means let's go in French. I walked around to see what the lounge had to offer and found an abundance of different foods, an entire bar, and then suddenly I stumbled upon the nap room. As I walked to my seat, I had high hopes. This is the second best seat on the entire airplane. I have just arrived in my business class seat, and guys, this is pretty cool. Let me show you what we have. Plenty of legroom, a recline button, and my seat also lies flat. Proof. Lie back. Hello. I feel like this seat lies more than back. Like, I feel like it lies like, what is this if it's more 180, like 200 degrees? Okay, they came by and handed out these little amenity kits. A sleeping mask, toothbrush, toothpaste, a kind of lame pen. I also got a pair of slippers. No pajamas yet. I'm still looking forward to getting pajamas at some point, but I think that's gonna be my next seat, so stay tuned for pajama time. Stay tuned to see me in pajamas. It's been a few hours into my flight and I just placed an order for food. It did not go as planned. No, don't play it. Can I just get the pasta?
No, we don't have that.
Okay.
The duck is all we have.
No, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. So now I'm getting the duck. Great. I think now I'm just gonna watch a movie. I'm definitely not going to be falling asleep because I have things to do, okay? This is my business class seat and I have a lot of business to get done. Yeah, anyways, no sleeping for me. Good morning. It is official. There is 1 hour remaining. There is 1 hour remaining in this flight, and we are so close to completing our mission. But first, breakfast. Okay, my breakfast just arrived, and this looks pretty darn good. Or shall I say, egg salad. It's gonna make sense in a second when you see what I got. I got an egg omelet, croissant, some yogurt, fruit, and coffee. There's nothing left to do besides enjoy. We also got little tater tots. There we go. Now for the omelet. That is egg salad. And keep watching because my last seat is somehow even crazier. Let's get this plane on the ground and let's get this thing going. Considering it was the second most expensive of the flight, I expected nothing less. I even got 2 delicious meals that did not disappoint. And somehow, I can't believe it's going to get even better when I reach the final seat of this journey, La Premiere. Some nice man literally came and got me off the plane, escorted me through the airport, and dropped me off at the La Premiere Lounge. My very own private airport lounge. This is crazy. I'm in the La Premiere Lounge. I feel like I have to say it with an accent because it's like so fancy. Anyways, I just got in here. I was already greeted with a menu, a food menu. I'll do the lobster gnocchi for the starter, the soup, the French onion soup. I'll do the sea bass fillet.
Okay, of course.
Thank you. Yeah, the Le Premiere Lounge is very luxury. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking like that and just show you guys the lounge. Every bottle of wine that you could possibly want, some beautiful glassware, chocolate truffles, my very own coffee machine. Look at all these options. An abundance of teas. And I think I might have a cup of tea since I am in the Le Premier Lounge. I'm sorry to all the French people if I'm offending you. That's not what I'm trying to do. And then here we have a bunch of little bites. Guys, this is insane. If I must say so, this is the creme de la creme. Is that right, or is it the creme de la crop? What? Who said that? They even have hangers so I can hang my coat. Oh my gosh. It's official. I'm the baddest bitch. Even the bathroom is insane. Okay, I am now going to sit in every single chair in my lounge. That moment when they start setting a table for you before you even board. Yeah, that's fancy. Let's hope no one's sitting next to me on the flight, because I'm gonna be eating onion soup. Yeah. That wouldn't be good. Yeah, she is definitely just kissing my ass. She did not think that was funny. But I mean, I guess if you are looking for an ass to kiss, it would be mine right now. Because, come on, this is my own private lounge. Oh my god. Behind that door must be like Mary Poppins land or something. Because how the heck did they make me lobster bisque in an airport? All I know is it's delicious. Thank you.
Of course, my pleasure. Enjoy.
Oh my gosh, that looks so good. I just got my salad, and guys, this looks amazing. Wow.
A sea bass for you.
Thank you. My sea bass has arrived, and guys, this looks phenomenal. This looks sea bass-tastic. There's one thing about me, I'm gonna take the sprouts off. So sea bass is one of the richest fishes in the world, and I am one of the richest in the world. So we have something in common. And some good bass. Wow. Although it's hard not to get distracted by them delivering sea bass in the lounge, we can't forget the main event. I am about to board the flight, and if this is what the lounge looks like, I can only imagine how insane my seat is gonna be. As security picked me up from the lounge, I couldn't help but think back. From basic to business, it's all led to La Premiere, and I cannot wait to see it. I have just arrived in my seat, or shall I say suite, because guys, this is crazy. I would like to point out that there are only 4 Premiere seats total, and I am the only one occupying the space. But hey, I can't complain when my seat looks like this. I do not even need to pull out my ruler to show you guys how much legroom I have. I can literally just straighten my legs for you and show you how much room I have. It's also so cute that they have a little chair in front of me for like a friend, if, you know, you guys have some of those. Hi, imaginary friend. And we're off. Guys, this seat is so nice. Like, look at this backdrop right now. This almost looks like one of those backdrops that they give you on Zoom. Like, if your house is a mess and, you know, they give you that backdrop that looks so unrealistically bougie. Anyways, I did place a food order, and that should be arriving any minute now. I can't tell if the flight attendants like me or feel bad for me. Yeah, I'm the only one up here. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little awkward. My seat comes with so much stuff, it's insane. So take a seat. This might take a while. Just don't take my seat, because I like this one. It is a little bit bumpy. The flight attendants told me that it's gonna be turbulence for like the first 4 hours of the flight. I was like, oh. They were like, are you scared of turbulence? I was like, no. But I am. I'm scared. And I'm like all by myself up here. So I swear we've been in the air for like 5 minutes, and they've already set my table to deliver me food. The rumors are true. Your girl just got some caviar. Guys, I need to start speaking like this again. I have caviar. Caviar. Okay. I don't know if I like caviar, to be honest. I haven't tried caviar, but there's a first for everything. There's a first class for everything. And I'm gonna try it. I've seen people put it on their hand. I don't know if this is the classy thing to do or if this is the trashy thing to do, but this is what I've seen. So let's just try it like this. Interesting. We'll leave it at that. Okay, let's try some with the butter. This might be better. It's a little bit better. You know what though? I do feel like if I liked caviar, that this would be really good. I'm afraid I ate so much in my private lounge that I'm not even very hungry right now. But you know, my flight attendant is delivering food anyway, so we're gonna make room. Thank you.
Still no bread?
No, I'm okay. Thank you. I think I'm in love with my flight attendant. I'm just kidding, guys, but she is like so nice. It's crazy. Anyways, I have my salad. We're gonna try some raspberry vinaigrette. Let's see if this is any good. Why do I kind of not want this flight to end? I would say the only part that sucks about being the only person in the first class area is that you can't fart because there's no one else here. And you know, planes, they tend to make people gassy. Not me though. No. Like, this isn't like an issue for me. I was just saying, like, for somebody else in my position, I chose a movie, put my headphones on, and patiently waited for my next course. Wow. Are we sure this is sea bass or is this the Maui Wowie? Because this looks amazing. Now, I'm allowed to say things like that because there is nobody else around me. Normally, if there were to be somebody else around me, I would be embarrassed to say something like that out loud, but I can speak freely because I'm in the premiere seat. Another perk about being up here all by myself is that I can chew as loud as I want to. Sorry, guys. Oh, that's good. How about a seat tour? Or sweet tour?
These are some selection of chocolates from Pierre and Mich.
Okay, perfect. I'm telling you, this is the best service ever. She just came over and hand-delivered me some chocolates. My seat comes with infinite amount of legroom. When I started this video, I had one window, which seemed like enough, but now I have 4 windows. There's a little drawer that I just opened, and look what was inside. Pajamas. These are Jacquemus. Not them. And slippers. The flight attendant came around and handed me this box. I do not know what's inside of it. Let's find out together. A bunch of different creams, an eye mask, a hair comb, a pen, earplugs. This is the cutest little box for earplugs. I just have to say it like this. Earplugs. There's also the biggest TV I've ever seen on an airplane before. Okay, so I'm in the bathroom, and this has got to be one of the biggest bathrooms on a plane. Like, guys, I can fully walk and turn around. Another thing about being the only person up here in first class is you can't in the toilet because you're the only one up here and everyone will know. Anyways, I think it's time we change into our pajamas. So yeah, we're gonna do a little transition here. I don't know if you guys are ready for this. 3, 2, 1. Jammy time! Is my butt jiggling? I literally went to the bathroom for 2 seconds, came back, and my entire chair turned into a bed. Guys, I just closed my curtains. I'm living the good life. I am high on life. High on altitude, high on life. Like, guys, this is unreal. Feeling so fancy, like I should be doing this kind of things with my legs, you know? Anyways, I feel like the seat is so nice that I shouldn't sleep. I feel like I should just enjoy all of the amenities. So I'm going to try my best to not sleep because that'd be such a waste. So stupid. So I'm not sleeping on this flight. Sorry, I fell asleep. Anyways, whatever I do, I cannot go back to sleep. I need to enjoy all of my amenities. I just woke up from my slumber to the most beautiful view ever. I tried my best not to fall asleep, but I literally have a full-on bed. You know, it's hard to not fall asleep. There's only a couple hours left in this flight, and I'm sad about it. I do not want to get off this plane. Good morning to my friends that are also here in first class with me. Just kidding. It's no one, because no one's on my level. No one. It doesn't get better than this. Thank you. So this is my French toast. Oh my god. Safe to say, I did not just sit in the seat, it was a suite in the sky. Private lounge? Check. Personal escort? Check. 5-star meals? Check. Best sleep I've ever had in my life? Check. Honestly, with how good this flight was, I half expected them to tuck me in with a bedtime story. Anyways, 10 out of 10, this seat was worth it and beat the other seats by a sky mile. I would definitely fly again, except I can't afford that.